Alright guys, so I am coming to the point where I have got most of the bolt-ons installed on this car. I've got the tuner, the tune on the car. Basically got pretty much every bolt-on except on the exhaust side of things, and that will be next. I'm actually been looking at different turbo back exhaust systems to put on here. I have not found one that I like yet. Speed Factory is supposedly working on that, so maybe sometime soon, while I'm still in search, they will come out with some kind of downpipe and catback. If not, I've been thinking about the Ultimate Racing single exit turbo back exhaust system. So until then, basically what I've been doing is just kind of going over the car and doing smaller things, kind of fine tuning everything and kind of brushing everything up appearance wise. So this last couple weeks, what I've been working on is the engine bay. So as you can see, I do not have the engine cover on right now. It may go back on, it may not. If it does go back on, it definitely will not be black when it goes back on. As far as right now, what I'm going for is the race inspired look, I guess you can say. So obviously the engine cover's off, and I'll show you a few things that I've been doing or that I've done so far. First thing, I'm sure you noticed if you've seen my other videos, is my intake is no longer raw aluminum color. I was going to get it powder coated red, but then I decided to just paint it myself. And what I did is I painted it with Thermotech. It's like a Thermotech heat shield, so it resists heat. It came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's really good stuff. I just got it at, I think I got it at AutoZone. It's only like $15 a can. And like I said, it's an actual thermo coat, so it resists heat, which kind of makes sense for the intake. So that was the first thing I did, as I got the intake thermo coated black. Now I kind of went into detail. This right here is a CPE cover for the transverse engine mounts. If some of you don't know, these engines are also used on front wheel drive and all-wheel drive Mazdas. So right here in those cars are where the engine mount goes on. So it looks kind of ugly. It looks like something's supposed to be there and it's missing. So CPE and American Muscle sells these CNC machine aluminum covers for $50. You can also customize them, but I didn't find that out until afterwards. So that was one of the things I did, kind of to pay attention to detail. The second thing I did is I ordered these CNC machined red anodized aluminum cap covers. This is the one for the coolant. This is the brake reservoir, and that is the oil cap. I also added the dipstick handle, which is really easy to install. You just knock out a pin, and this handle comes with the new pin, and you just pound it back in. So really quick thing to do. It looks really good in my opinion. Another thing I did, if you're wondering what this little filter is, I did some research on the blow-off valves. I originally got the dual port turbo smart blow off valve, so it would pump air back into the intake. But I found out that these aren't the same as like the older cars that have mass airflow sensors. So it just doesn't make any sense to dump that hot air back in the intake. So what I did is, probably pretty hard to see, but what I did is I just cut the tube that goes into the intake and went and got one of these at the auto store and put that on, so it's not just, you know, a tube with a hole in it. I also put all new T-bolt clamps from Vibrant on, and I have covers coming for the coolant reservoir and the brake reservoir that should be here on Monday. So those will look a lot better also. And yeah, I think that's about it as far as the engine bay goes. I think I'm also going to order a strut bar. I'm trying to figure out which one to go with besides the Steeda, which most people have. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm kind of actually liking it without the cover. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, if you think I should paint it and put it back on, or if I should just leave it off. Some people think that the covers kind of trap in heat and things like that. I've already verified with the Ford dealership that those covers are put on there to quiet down the engines and just to kind of look better. So again, just kind of going for the race inspired look right now and trying to just, I guess you can say, pretty up parts of the engine that I can to make it look better. So this is what the engine bay is looking like right now. I'll do another video when I put the covers on the reservoirs and get the strut bar in there. Alright, that's it for this video. Again, comment below if you guys think I should do something with the engine cover and put it back on, or if I should leave it off.